Hello guys, thank you for tuning onto my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on Musc Ravageur. The nose behind this is Maurice Roussel, and I just gotta say I love this fragrance. Now, let's get into the notes. This has cloves, cinnamon, vanilla, cedar, lavender, and it has like this musky kind of smell going on. Longevity, 10 out of 10. This thing will last you 24 hours. It could happen, and it did happen to me. I wore this yesterday, 9 a.m. to go into work, and 9 a.m. it's 10 a.m. now, but it was 9 a.m. so maybe 25 hours. I still smell it. I did spray it on my pulse points just so you guys get an idea of where I did spray it. Now, this thing is very versatile, I think. A 7 out of 10. For the smell, it's got to be, cut down. It has its limits. It's perfect at nighttime. It's perfect in the fall and in winter. The winter really cuts down through those spices that you get out of this fragrance. And projection, that's a 10 out of 10. This thing will last you 12 plus hours with projection. So I think that's fantastic. If you're not afraid of, fragrances that are kind of bold, then this fragrance is for you. I'm not that afraid. I was at first because the opening is very harsh on this fragrance. So the opening of this, you get for the first hour and a half or hour, you get this very heavily spiced with clove and this, I don't know what's in there that kind of smells like cat pee. Now, I know I'm not the first to say this. A lot of other reviewers and people online are also saying this as well. You do get that cat piss, but it dries down within, the hour. So you don't really smell it anymore after an hour. When it dries down, it's a beautiful, creamy vanilla, cinnamon, and lavender kind of smell. And then you do get that musk as well. And it turns beautiful. Let me just say, I could not get enough of this fragrance. And, when I was reading some of the reviews before I got this, some people were saying that they would wear it to sleep. And I was like, ew, that's gross. Why would you wear this to sleep? This is not one of those fragrances, And now I see why. Guys, I wore this last night. And, I wore it to go to work. So when I came home, I left it on, and wow, I went to sleep with it, and it kind of gave me good dreams, guys. This thing is it's a winner in my book. It's in my top 5 right now. Be prepared to pay a pretty steep price for this. I got mine for a good price. This is 100 mil. I got this for 186. Now that's a very fantastic price for 100 mil. You're looking at probably 267 and up. Not to be so specific, but like 260 and up, let's say. It's very expensive. It's not one of those fragrances, and mind you, I didn't get a box for this, so I think that's why I also got a very cheaper price as well, but I don't really need the box, So, who I imagine wearing this? Someone very mature, someone that still likes to party, but not in the sense that you guys think, not party like, getting passed out on the floor and people are like screaming and a bunch of music playing. I'm talking about a nice, older kind of club. There's a bar, there's a person sitting at the bar or leaning on the bar, better yet, and they have a bourbon in their hand. This is the kind of person I see. They're very mature, they're 60 plus, they got a nice suit on, and they smell like Musc Ravageur. And this is the type of person you wanna go home with. So I was reading some of the reviews, and a lot of people were like, "Well, this kind of smells like sex, and this smells like porn, and blah 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 blah." I don't think it's porn. I think it's a higher quality than porn. I think it's more natural. It has sexual qualities to it when you first spray this. You get that. Like you're walking into a club or you're dancing very, I don't know if you guys seen Dirty Dancing. The way that they kind of dance is kind of how, you want to smell, or where you see this yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but it does have that sexual quality to it. I don't think that it's like a dirty sex though. I think it's more like a natural kind of sex going on, like a natural sex in a bottle. I think, but I think if you wear it in a different scenario, I think that it also plays in your favor because I wore this to work, and I didn't get any bad compliments. I didn't get anybody saying that I smelled like cat pee or blah blah blah. Obviously, I waited an hour before I went into work with this on because I sprayed it on 9 a.m. and I worked at 10. Um, but I still think it worked in my favor. I loved smelling it for myself. Um, I didn't get any compliments, but I think that's normal. A lot of people are not going to just go up to you and say you smell great or what are you wearing, especially when they haven't smelled something quite like this. This isn't something like Blue de Chanel or people like or Dior Sauvage where they're like, oh, what are you wearing? It smells fantastic. Can I get it at Macy's? No, you can't get this at Macy's. This is like you have to like kind of order it online unless you live in New York. At least for me. Um, so it kind of has those qualities in it. You get that sex, you get that matureness, and you get this like successful kind of person wearing this. You feel very confident with this fragrance, and I feel very confident with this fragrance. And there's a lot of fragrances that'll make me feel confident, but this is on the top 5 that'll do that for me. I am going to be wearing this a lot, because I love it very much. And I'm also going to give some to my dad to see what he thinks. My dad also does videos as well. So if you guys want to check him out, his link, I'm going to put it down below. And thank you for watching. Thank you guys.